So I'm off of work today, and when I mean I'm off of work, I mean I don't have to work any job. And this is the first time in maybe definitely this year, the first time in 2025, but I don't remember the last time I had an actual full day off. I'll be off this job, but I have to work that job. I don't have to work. I'm supposed to volunteer today, but I don't want to. I'm just gonna take the whole day to myself, do what I want to do. So I wanted to wake up around 5. So I have a bad time sleeping, and I'm usually up between 3 and 5. So I told myself when I wake up between, it's the lighting though. I told myself between 3 and 5 when I wake up, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start driving so I can go hiking. I'm going hiking 2.5 hours away. So I'm gonna drive 2.5 hours close to the Tennessee border, go hiking. There's a waterfall there I really want to see. And then I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna want to volunteer after that. So that's wicked. That's wicked. Who live up there? How do I Google who lives at the top of the mountain in Kennesaw? I'm not even, yeah, I'm in Marietta. Who live up there, y'all? Y'all know who live up there? Y'all gonna tell me? Leave a comment and tell me who that is up there in Marietta Hill. And are they hiring? I don't, never mind. After the documentaries I've been watching, man, it's probably some weird. So this is exactly why I hate using the car GPS. I use the car GPS, and it told me instead of taking me to Towns County, it was going to take me to Polk County. So I said, there's a woodpecker. So I said, let me just go to Dallas County. But they said I'm going to go see this big, beautiful waterfall. And then I kind of feel like it's going to be a hood waterfall, but I hope not, so we'll see. I sent my sister the license plate in case something happened to me. Because this is mad suspicious. I wonder how old that is. They have this guy, well, there's a bunch of them, but on YouTube that clean the tombstones. And then I know this one lady, she cleans the tombstones, and she tells a story. Oh, you see their family comes around and clean it. (1936, 1907), and look, their family's still coming around cleaning the tombstone. You can tell. So he died in 1907 and she died in 1936. I don't know. Are you gonna get somebody else after that? You gonna date a little bit, do something? That's a long time. They did have a huge age gap. Oh no. What would you do? Depends on how old I was. But it would be a very, very, very long time. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't imagine like it's gonna take me a minute to heal, especially if that was my cinnamon apple. Nah, I need a minute, cause I don't want nobody touching me. But I can't imagine like not feeling that type of companionship. I would still want some type of companionship. Doesn't necessarily have to be sexual, but most people don't know how to, like, male and female have companionship relationships. I got a couple homeboys that I have that relationship with, but they girlfriends and baby mamas, they don't understand that, so that didn't work out. But I'm just saying, I don't know if I can do it. I think, oh my freaking gosh, okay, first of all, I'm not about to complain because this was not a far walk, but I drove an hour and a half to come see this little bougie ass Target ass waterfall. I should have definitely drove to Ayahuasca to see some real shit. Oh, what's crazy about this is all a part of the Trail of Tears. And I talk about it all the time in my videos. Y'all look it up. But that shit be bothering me. It bothers me so much. It's so funny because I'm sitting here thinking that I might be down here with serial killers and they're waving and talking to me like, is the dog okay? Anyway, so I apologize for talking about the waterfall because this shit is so freaking cool. As soon as I saw this, I said, okay, I'm definitely coming back and I'm going to do a photo shoot and I'm definitely going to be Ariel. So at work, when I first got my hair done, I had more boohoo in it, but I hated it, so I cut it out. So the Hispanic dishwasher, he be flirting with me. He don't speak English and I speak very little Spanish. We both speak very little English, Spanish, whatever. So he be flirting with me through Google chat. So anyways, he was sitting there talking to me. We Google chatting each other. And the one guy walked by and he said, Hector said you look like Ariel with those braids. And then all the kitchen staff was like, ooh. Like, oh my goodness. So when I told my girls that, they were hating. But no, this waterfall right here is definitely giving Ariel. And I'm going to pretend to be Ariel. And I'm going to get my black girl magic on. Yeah, so I just feel like I can do something right there. I can put a little blanket down or something. And then, like, you know, have my little, I'm gonna get some more boohoos in. And then have a little thing. And then I gotta see how deep that is and what's in that water. But the dog was walking around drinking it, so I might be fine. I can see a rock there. Or I can even like climb up there and then just kind of like be on the side. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I wish I would have brought my goddamn stand. I am mad that that is it though. Cause like after I look at this for a little bit, what else am I gonna do? This is beautiful though. I got the whole day. I might as well go volunteer or go be with Bailey now. Shit, shoot. It's only 1 o'clock. But Ayahuasca was super, super far in that traffic. And then I was leaving during noon. Like I said, I should have left early in the morning. So I'm going to try again. Plus, I found out that the camera that I was about to buy was actually trash. So, I'm just going to get the drone instead. So that way I can just have better footage. And, you know, I'm basically talking to myself in these videos at these points. I don't have no damn real followers, so all of this is just for me. And if I like it, then you guys watch it. And if not, then I'll keep doing this for myself. But y'all know I'm crazy. That's what crazy people do. Whatever the hell we want. And speaking of crazy people doing whatever the hell they want to, I did not watch Kanye West do the academics interview. I don't support academics. I don't even want to say his name in this damn video anymore. But I seen some clips. And one of the clips, he said, "How am I crazy for speaking?" It's the way he's speaking and the things that he's saying. However, I get what he's saying. He's speaking out. And they're trying to stop him from speaking out. The problem with Kanye is he's saying some real shit with some bullshit. And people don't get to hear the real shit because the bullshit is being highlighted. So if we could just only hear the real shit that he's saying some real shit. But it's flooded by the bullshit, so. Super lame fun fact is that if we were to look underneath the trees and all of these roots, there's a whole community and village that's intertwined and connected. It's kind of like New York or Spaghetti Junction or some stuff, whatever. And the trees will take care of each other. So if this tree is getting weak, then this tree would connect to it, to its roots, and send nutrients to it to give it strength. They all take care of each other. So while we are humans and we are living and doing whatever we're doing, the trees have their own economy and systems, and they communicate with each other. There's these, look up mushroom music. Mushrooms make a sound that is like this beautiful music that Mozart couldn't even create. It's like, it sounds like sound waves. That's what it sounds like. And nature just has their whole economy and ecosystem. Like, we know they have their own ecosystem, but it's like, it's just this whole world is what I'm trying to say. We don't pay attention to that. But I'm lame enough to pay attention to that and know that. But mushroom music is the coolest thing ever. I'm about to see what other nature stuff is around here. I saw the, like I said, the Trail of Tears was around here, and they have the Battleground historic site, so I might go see if they show some respect to the native. I'm about to see if they're going to show some respect to the native community, because we know for damn sure they're always going to give respect to the Confederates. Because everything, I'm on Confederate Lane or Road or something now. Everything was Confederate and General Sergeant. I was arguing with this one dude on the internet, and I forgot what the actual subject was, but make America great again. And I'm like, dang, did y'all not remember that? I said America was great, absolutely was great, and that was before the colonizers came and took it from my ancestors. That's when it was great, when we were just, fighting amongst the underhoods, making sure they ain't steal too much fish, territorial-ish. And he said something, I forgot what he said, but at the end of the day, he said, your ancestors and my ancestors got into a fight and your ancestors lost, period. That's so true. And I couldn't even be mad at that, because at the end of the day, that's what happened. Y'all ancestors came over here, tricked my ancestors. We thought y'all was cool. Y'all was some devils. Okay. That would never fucking happen again. However, at least you can admit that that's what y'all did. But trying to act like that shit never happened is crazy. Trying to act like slavery didn't happen is crazy. Trying to act like we're inferior because of this and because of that is crazy. But at least that white supremacist was able to admit it, like, hey, y'all lost. We cheated, doesn't matter. I said, y'all cheated. He said, absolutely. We won. We didn't cheat, we won. They did what was necessary. Man, it's way too hot. So I was about to go to Hawaii, but it's 3 hours away. So I'm about to find something else to do around here. I saw some open house, so we just gonna take a ride and see where the day takes us. So while I was driving, I found these mounds called Etowah mounds, and it said Indian homes. Well, it used to be Indian homes, so I decided to check it out. They turned it into a museum now, but it's pretty cool. I was liking it. I feel like they could have done a better job with representation. However, they did say that everything was wiped away, and then we gave them this land, so it's like, okay, it's cheap, but they did the best that they could. It's an example of what an Indian city might have looked like back in this day. And it's just like, we would still have known had you not, or whatever. That would have been my house right there. I found a museum. Where are you visiting from? Where's the chalk so I can put ATL, shawty? Oh, sorry. I'm childish. The DeSoto Expedition at Etowah. Etowah. How do you say that? That's how the Spanish came here in 1539. Native American cultural. So this is basically saying that they dug up the Native American graves, and there was some people who was like, no, that's wrong, you can't do that. And then so Georgia was like, yeah, we were wrong, we shouldn't do that. So they gave them some historical sites to commemorate them and to show respect to their ancestors. Like, yeah, we shouldn't have did that. I wonder how generic this is. Like, while I'm sitting here thinking I'm learning something, I wonder if we had some real people around to be like, yo, girl, all of this is BS. Like, when I meet people from the real tribe, and this is how corn is supposed to look, for the record. So that BS yellow stuff we're eating is exactly what it's called, BS. Fun fact, 98% of corn that is grown now in the United States is processed, artificial. Mexico has the best corn. However, we're fighting with Mexico, and Mexico doesn't want to give us their corn. But if the corn does not come from Mexico, it's probably not good. If it comes from another country, I don't know. But I know America gets their corn from America or from Mexico. This is really sad, and I'm not going to touch it. But I ain't going to hold you. I can imagine Wilma from the Flintstones being bad as fuck in this fur. Like, I can, yes. No, Betty, you can't nobody see her in this fur, is all I'm saying. I don't want to touch it because it's sad. It was a whole animal that had to die. However, I'm just saying. I'm about to go inside of there. This thing was restructured in 2008 by volunteers, some natives. Whew. I was basically showing what a hut would look like. And I can't hold you. You get a couple of these for the homeless community. Or me. Give me one of these in the backyard. This is made of clay. You know what I mean? They just used the world. They used the earth. They didn't, you know what I mean? I know everything is made of stuff from the earth, but I'm just saying, it's not expensive. I'm sure we can make a couple of these, give a couple people some homes, shelter. I don't know. I would get one of these is all I'm saying. I just gotta figure out how to keep the bees and the bugs out. Okay. Whew. What's over there? I'm just so infatuated with nature. Oh, this remind me of the Addams Family too, when they had that whole scene reenactment. I don't know what made me think. Oh, I know what made me think of that. Yeah.
You have taken the land which is rightfully ours. Years from now, my people will be forced to live in mobile homes, on reservations. Your people will wear cardigans and drink highballs. We will sell our bracelets by the roadsides. You will play golf and enjoy hot hors d'oeuvres. My people will have pain and degradation. Your people will have stick shifts. The gods of my tribe have spoken. They have said, do not trust the pilgrims. And for all these reasons, I've decided to scalp you and burn your village to the ground.
I'm about to watch that movie. It's a man-made canoe. I said man-made, white man-made canoe. I'm trying to talk ish and I'm slurring on my words, saying everything all wrong. Oh, I can only imagine how old these trees are. It's so beautiful. I got tired from walking all the way up there. It's hot out and it's hard working. And then I was barefoot trying to ground. So I was just complaining about that walk. Bruv. When I tell you, oh look, a lizard. Oh, can you see it? There we go. Hey lizard. Okay, so anyways. Oh, there's the bee. I don't want that. $132. The reason why this one is up so high because this is where the king, the chief, the HNIC live. It makes it harder to get to. You ain't gonna get to him up here. I don't even want to come home. I used to live up here. I hope they had a secret interest for me. Or that's probably why I'm so skinny now. Cause, oh Jesus. Hey, we gonna see my damn father. I'm like, Daddy, you have to come down here and visit me because I'm not walking up these 132 steps every day. But I won't hold you, man. I can tell you that when it was snowing, oh, I know I was the first one. Come on, let's do it. I probably was a boy or a tomboy then. Never mind. I never mind. It's a little slope. It's a little steep. But this is absolutely gorgeous. This is just so beautiful. We probably had a couple of huts up here. I hope I have my own hut and not my own little cubicle in the hut because I don't know. I just feel like I've always been the type to want in my space no matter what past life I had. This mound comes from the 1300s. These mounds come from the 1300s until DeSoto and his colonizer homies come over here and took all of that stuff. 1300s. It is 2025 and I am standing on land that was clearly before the 1300s, but that was land that had families here in the 1300s. This is whole village community. A little barbecue grill right there. They was grilling salmon or whatever fish is over here in Georgia. Oh, that's a steep hill. They probably had all the other homies, relatives, community members. I can do this. This is what I want. You see, because from up here, you can watch everything that's going on. You see how they got access? You can see everything. This is a higher mound. They probably did have guards circling this just like I am, because I can already see this is a weak spot. So this had to be where the guards would probably hang out the most.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
My bad, these mounds came back. These mounds were from 1100 to 1200 AD. It was during the 1500s when the Spaniards came and did whatever they did. I can guarantee you that this was probably my favorite spot. That's if this is where I was from. I'm just saying, back in my day, when I was here back in the 1100s, I know my soul is recycled, because here I am out here doing this while everybody else is doing some crazy stuff. I'm out here wishing I was back in the 1100s when times were simpler and there was no Spaniards. Oh yeah, I know this was my favorite place to hang out because it's so gorgeous. Pocahontas. I don't want to look in someone's house and see if anyone's home. I know I was out here. I know I was out here. I wish I had me a little blanket right now. I wish I had the nerve to climb that tree right there. I know I used to climb that tree and sit right there. I used to do it when I was a kid. Oh, look at it. There's turtles. Giant turtles. Not giant, but... yeah, I'm about to go sit down because I was tired, boss. Black walnut. Nuts for food, bark used for toothache. Like I say, all medicine derives from a plant. Most of them are from tree barks. So this tree is called an African baobab tree. I'm in Georgia. Why is there an African tree in Georgia? I wonder if when men were made in Africa, if some of them came to America and populated what the Americans here. I'm just saying there's a rumor that happened. I just wonder. I can only imagine how an African tree would to be in America if, unless we are in Africa. Are we in Africa? Where are we? What if really we're in Africa and they're telling us we're in America and we don't know what's going on, so we just listen to them? And then when we think we're traveling somewhere, we're really not traveling anywhere? What if all of this is like the Truman Show? I got a very vivid imagination, but also I know that if somebody can think of it, it can be true, so. I'm so exhausted, y'all. I'm about to see how many steps I got. I know I got over 1 million, at least 1.5 million, because, oh, my thighs. This is why I can eat whatever I want to, because I work and walk so damn much that there's nowhere for the goddamn weight to go. I'm just gonna hike it off.